All right. Anyway, see if I can get a decent shot of this. Oh, I can't. It's too dark in here. All right. So this is the kit I've got. Mind the mess. I'm not done with the wiring or anything yet, but this is the system I got. I think I got it off of Amazon. It came with 8 bulbs and these harnesses, which were long enough to go from the center of the car to every point. And then it came with the bulbs, everything, complete kit. And then if we go in here where I ran the little controller, I need to tape it down. You have an on-off switch here, and then this button changes your setting. I think there's 10 different settings. Pre-programmed into this little control box, and it'll just set these off at different different orders and different speeds. So like you can have it set up to where you'll do like all your left side lights and all your rights, then all your lefts and all your rights, and back and forth, or you can do a whole bunch of different settings. It's all done in this box. It comes pre-mounted on this little plate, which I haven't mounted. I've got an idea for it, I just haven't got around to it. It's kind of hard to see, but there's these wires here. They're yellow, red, and black. It's a harness. Let me see if I can get that to focus. There we go. Kind of. And notice how it, there we go. It goes to like this little white plug. That's actually the light. See, I'll pop this off so you can see it. So basically, you drill a hole in your lights. So you need a composite light. You can have a pure full glass one, like our cars originally came with on a Corolla. But you can see it's kind of like stopper shaped. Like it gets fatter as it goes up, and then it's obviously it's sitting in the groove there. So that's your strobe light. Each one comes with just the stopper with a short little lead on it, and then this harness. Let me see if I can get a shot here. Woo, there we go. There's 2 of them right there. And then you just run the harness back to the controller. And then what I did for my corner lights, because they don't fit, the bulbs are like way too, sorry, let me get a better shot here, way too big, and they stick out too far and everything. So what I ended up having to do on mine is I ended up having to drill this hole out, like getting rid of all the tabs, so I can never put like a factory light back in there again, which kind of sucks. But I had to do that so that the bulb itself will fit. This bulb here, and like in hindsight I probably could have just like cut a relief for the bulb maybe, and then kept enough tab there that it would kind of work. But I did that, and then to space it out I drilled 2 holes. That's where you can see like the 2 screws there, and I used a bunch of nuts to like lock that bolt in place with a washer back there, and I just basically spaced that washer back far enough that I could push this light into it and it would still fit in the housing. It's ghetto, but it actually surprisingly works, and I haven't busted a light yet, so surprisingly it works well, although it looks like I might need to tighten that one nut here, but yep. Okay, sorry for the bad shot here. I'm just in the garage and I don't know where my keys are at right now, so I can't open the hatch, but see, there's 2 more of those lights there, and that's actually just the factory housing, no modifications. They're designed to pretty much fit in the majority of cars like light bulb slot. So for the rear of the Corolla, it was really easy. I just basically put one in the reverse light slot and the one in the brake light slot, I believe, or maybe it's the tail light. You can see them here. Obviously, it's the 2 opposing sides on these aftermarket taillights. But I just put 2 bulbs in there. They just pressed in. So the rears were the easiest by far. No modification was needed. I just literally just popped the bulb out and the harness out, and then popped this in, and then ran the wire plug. So the rear lights are super easy on the Corolla and on pretty much any other car. It's the headlights that really are the hard part. So again, I just I did this modification here with the washer just to get it spaced right for the light. The headlights had enough room, just barely, but they had enough room. So all I had to do was drill a hole. Again, it's good that I have these like cheap eBay This I think is glass, but the back is composite. And you can get like Ray Brig or some other ones that have like composite. You can even get like plastic lenses where it's composite in the back. Basically, any of the H4 upgrade headlights, any upgradable headlight for like a Corolla or anything that have these big housings like this, you'll just have to get a cheap set of headlights and then just drill a hole. I forget the size, but the kit will tell you. I think it's like 7/8. I want to say it's 7/8. 7/8 inch hole is what you drill. It's like I said, the factory taillights are pretty much the same. If you have a headlight where you have like a low beam and high beam for like a race car or something, you can probably pop that bulb out and pop it in, and it would work. Same with the corner lights. Like if your corner light's big enough, you can probably just pop the old bulb out and put the new bulb in. It's just these were quite a bit bigger than my corner light, my running light on these Corollas. They're just tiny little lights. So overall, it was a pretty easy install. Really, the hardest part, which I've yet to finish, is all like the running the wires and stuff. Like I got it to work, but it still needs to be cleaned up. All right, guys, this will probably wrap this one up. I'll give you a little bit of a light show here at the end. A few people requested this video, so if this doesn't make any sense to you, I apologize. I hope it just clarified some questions that I was getting from a few different people on the install. I wish I would have got those questions prior to doing it, because then I would have done, like, I would have filmed it as I did everything and made a proper video. But hopefully this quick little one will answer some questions or entertain you or whatever. Please give it a like, subscribe. You know the drill.